Hey guys, so I'm going to give you guys a real quick update and answer the question of why are Virgil and Mackenzie still here in the United States and not in Africa. Long story short is, you can see behind me, there's still not a motor on that airplane. So the answer to that is basically the company that we have building the engine. It's a new engine, new company, supply chain issues, machine shop issues, all the above have continually just backed the engine up, backed the engine up, backed the engine up. So basically, we originally thought we'd have it April or May. Now we're looking at sometime early next month. It's kind of the goal, hopefully by the newsletter next month. Hopefully there should be an engine hanging on the front of the airplane. We'll see. No promises there, but that is the long story short, is that we are still waiting on an airplane engine. So aside from that, the airplane is basically done. You can see I've torn the whole front of the airplane back apart, and it's ready to get an engine hung on it, and I've got most of the engine stuff ready to go. So we're there, we're close, but we're just waiting on a motor. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour. The rest of the airplane's done. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour so you can kind of look through and see where we're at. And then, yeah, we'll keep you guys updated on when it shows up, and prayers are appreciated. Okay, so we're gonna start at the back of the airplane here. As you can see, the whole tail is together. We're all balanced. We've got inspection covers off, tail wheel on, ready for our final inspection on that. We are officially registered now, so our tail number is number 935, Mike Alpha. And so we're ready to go. We've got our inspection panel off on our trim setup, ready for that. Flight controls are on both wings and rigged and balanced and ready to go. And then back here, I've got 3 seats in just so you guys can see that. So we've got our 3rd row of seats, 2nd row of seats, and then our front seats up there. Up front, finally got our bush wheels in. Only took 6 or 8 months of looking to find those. And the wheels, but we've got those in place and ready to go. I've got the whole front section right here pulled off, so we're ready to run wiring on all of the engine stuff. So engine monitor, engine power, all that good stuff. We've got air vents here and fuel gauges with fuel lights are in, and fitted one of the seat belts just to make sure that's all gonna work. And then I've got the front doors here and this front door off, just because it's a lot easier to work on it. And then we get to the instrument panel. So we're gonna go through the panel real quick, just so for you guys that are curious. So over here we've got all your engine instruments, or all your engine switches and controls. So basically these 3 switches come in with the engine, so they're all ready to go in, other than I don't have them because they come with the engine. So that's ready to go. We're waiting on that screen. We've got our backup instruments there. This is an engine monitor setup that comes with the engine, so it's all ready to go. Have wires run to it. We're ready to drop that in. And then over here we have all our audio panel, our GPS, our autopilot, and then all of our controls for the airframe. So this controls lights, extra fuel pump transfers from aux tanks, all of the above, heaters, all that kind of stuff. And then over here you can see a blank panel. That is going to be where this screen goes to whenever we're done. And then over on the right, you've got your breaker panel. But other than that, sticks are in, sticks are done, flaps are in and done, brakes are in and done. Everything is ready to go. So we're just waiting on an engine. And I've already got most of the water system run and coolers run and all of that good stuff. So yeah, we'll see when it comes in. I'm about out of little stuff to do. So we're praying that the engine comes in soon. So that's our update. Once that comes in, basically the process is I have to fly a minimum of 40 hours on the airplane. And then that gives us our permanent airworthiness, and that lets us take it overseas and go flying. So we'll have a minimum of 40. I'd like to put over 100 on it just because there's a lot of new stuff going on here. I'd like to make sure it's all good to go. But yeah, so we'll keep you guys updated whenever it shows up. We'll send something out and praise the Lord that we finally got an engine, and we'll head to Africa soon. So thanks for supporting us, thanks for following along, and we'll try and keep you guys updated as best we can. See you on the next one.